A little bit more Minecraft, of course. I'm looking around for. I'm not looking around for flowers. Flowers. Yum. Okay. What the? What the? Okay. Hello, peoples. It's you down there. Well, I see the names anyway. Whoa. This is crazy. What the heck? Oh, he's down here. Hey. Alright, what I'm going to do here is going to beep, 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 beep. I'm going to get some foods. Raw pork chop. This one. I'm going to get some trees. Some mutton. Nothing like mutton. And some beef. There we go. And we can trees. Yeah, like I said, there's no VR today, so it's not too bad, I guess. It's what it is. But yeah, I'm just basically taking a break from VR, doing a stream, trying to help a friend, it's all groovy. All right. Trees. More trees. All right. Should be making charcoal, but screw it. No. Split this in half. Beefage. Oh. Okay, that's good. All right. Trees. Must eat pork. Tasty. You know what they should have had to this game? Since they got pork, they should have came up with some plum sauce or something. It's really good on pork. But anyway, that's what it is. More beefage. I say beef is not even cooking right now. Take that, yum. Now, I'm going to grow another tree over here. Make a rotation and cut off the pork. Nope, not the pork. That's the flour. Yay. See, he's got a little tiny base here. Look at that, for the rose bush right there. Now I gotta go back out and get the rest of my foods. Ooh, beefage. No, don't need one. We'll drink that. You don't realize I already got like sheep. No, he's trying to give me a bed. All right. Don't need a bread. I need some bread, but I don't need a bed. I need a lot of food. Well, actually, I don't need a lot of food, just because I just might go back and do some more mining. Just minor, see? It's just minor. Ooh. I'm gonna pick up all my stuff. Okay, we got zombies over there, just chilling like villains. Oh my god. That's a lot of slammers. Now, where's Ghostbusters when you need them? Ooh. No, he's got a hole made here. What the heck is he doing with over here? Well, this is a fairly new world, so I know that he's going to need materials. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make some torches and start doing what I would normally would do. Now, I need some coal. And if I don't have no coal, I'm not going to be able to do nothing because I'm not going to have no torches. If I get no torches, I'm not going to do it. No, it's just funny. Yeah. All right. Chopping down some trees. With a stick. Well, I can tell you one thing. In Minecraft, you can always tell people that this is a stick up. Yeah. Especially if you use a stick for everything. But it's all good. Crafting table. Rest of this in sticks. And I can actually start. Crap. I just made a mistake. But it's only a minor one. I've got a. I'll put that over there for a minute. Not gonna make a farm out of that yet. No. Not yet. The reason why I'm actually just taking the bottoms of the trees, it's annoying, but I'm not trying to be annoying. Because I don't want the foliage to actually start dropping. Of course. Once you take everything down, that's it. Ooh. Now, he says an apple a day keeps a doctor away, right? I wonder if you just basically took the apple and tossed it at the doctor. I guess it could keep him away, eh? Yeah. I guess that would keep anyone away. People would think you're crazy. That's even crazier. Yep. Tell that to your psych doctor. Yep. Oh boy. Do. Please. Crap. We're gonna soon start getting nighttime. It's not good. I know where the base is too, but not too much worried about where that's to right now. Base is only around this corner, but I'm not looking for the base. I'm looking for a safe haven here. Base is down here. Do. Okay, we got a zombie villager. Okay, we got a drop off point. What? This is right where you were mining to, I guess. I was going to make a mining shaft, but I don't need it, I don't think. Especially with this type of setup. I know I need a bed. But no trouble to get. There's no trouble to get an extra thing. Let me see. All right. Trying to give me a hug. No. I don't want those type of hugs. Yeah, those are not healthy for me. Okay. What I want to is set up a mine thing over on this side, because that would actually be a lot more better. I know they got a hole already into the map. I could set up the hole a little bit better though, and help them out. I might just do that. Yeah, help them out a different way. I'm not sure yet though. It's all good. Yeah, like I said, I'm slowly getting my world done too here. But it's not my world, of course. My little pickaxes. Where's my crafting table? I love crafting tables. Yeah. Done like dinner. I'm gonna make some torches. Also need a couple extra things too. I like to probably get shields and a bunch of other stuff. Because really you only need a shield and a stone sword for the top side. Anything else you really don't need, of course. Like, I mean, if you think you need diamonds and stuff, not really. Like, I mean, this is pretty cut paste. Oops. Oops. Over there. No. All right, that works. Oh, ow. I didn't feel a thing. Oh, he's gonna try to hug me again. Get away. No. No. Good. I hate when zombies try to hug me. We got one more charcoal to go. Where the heck is my crafting table? Oh, I forget. I put it back in my inventory. Yep. Dee. Torches. I can make 16 torches. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, he's down to the bottom. That's not good. That's not good. He's almost got zombified. Yeah, I'm just basically watching the host right now and just basically almost getting toasted. Yeah, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, what I'm gonna do here, I gotta make a safety because there's no safety here whatsoever. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go inside of here and I'm gonna make a safety mine. I always like doing safety mines. I don't care what, like I said, what is available on the map. I know it's easy sometimes to go down there and do some mining and stuff like that, but I find that you get over mobbed, and if over mobbing is what you like doing, it's prerogative, I guess. Don't mind making it 4. That 4 is a bit too big though. Well, but I'm only taking off a layer on out here, and then I'm gonna make a staircase going straight down, as I always do. I've done this, like I said, I like doing this to a point because I know when it's finished, I know it's not going to be a great big screw up, and I know, like I said, it's a lot easier to control mobs. If you're watching basically the channel, itself, you'll understand exactly what I'm doing because of the fact that I do it so many times over and over. The reason being, yes, it's basically kind of like a thing to do for me because I'm when it comes to like doing survival and full frontal survival, I do not like stumbling, and stumbling is what I try not to do, or try not to die so much if I can do it. Like I mean, here I can make a cobblestone firm, and I can do a lot of other stuff as well. How's it going, Slot? How you doing, man? How are you doing today? And how is your game going? Yeah, like I said, when it comes to going back to what I was just saying, basically about making a mine shaft. Like, I mean, yes, I know the worlds are corrupted. I know you can get diamonds a lot easier. I know you can do it. Ah, okay, cool. Your second account? I'm thinking again. Yeah, like I mean, I try to help other people out there at the same time, dear Bloom. Um, like I mean, my schedule is always full with something, and this is what I do. Like I mean, I try to help other people worlds and stuff like that, set them up so they can actually be able to be a little bit more efficient. Now, I can't say successful in their world because you can still die and stuff like that, but to be more efficient and a little bit more safer. But it's just what I do. Like I said, I've been playing, like I said, this game way too long. Like I said, 8 years playing Minecraft, learning tips and tricks and stuff like that. It's crazy. The only thing I don't have on my channel so far is redstone, because of the fact that when I've got redstone itself, see, redstone, there's a lot of videos and stuff already on it, but to actually survive makes a big, huge difference as well. Like survival is one big, huge thing if you're doing it, and if you don't know how to do survival, which survival's not hard. Like I mean, no matter what difficulty you got under, like I mean, think of it this way. Okay, the seeds nowadays, basically will have open, like open chasms, and I don't try to avoid those open chasms. Well, it's good for when you actually do it first, and you want to go along and just say get your diamonds and stuff at the beginning and stuff like that. But if you actually stumble into a hole and, like, I mean, you got really no gear and you die because of mobs and stuff like that, it just becomes more of an annoying type of thing. Just because of that reason. Anywho, like I said, it's what it is. Like I mean, I've been working on a lot of worlds myself, and I don't mind helping friends out. And yeah, like I said, Bloom, next time if you're running a world or anything like that, or in playing Trove or whatever, or even playing other games, just let me know, because I'll be able to come and help you out a little bit. Like I said, the only thing is I don't play Apex, I don't play nothing like that. I might start doing that yet. Like I mean, there's games out there I want to do, but see, with me, it's more frustrating. Certain games for me. That's why I try to avoid them. Like I mean, if I'm playing a first-person shooter, it's not that I'm in the competition or anything like that, but I find it just more frustrating. It's basically more nerve-wracking. So I don't try to avoid them as of such. Plus, if the community is toxic, I try to stay away from toxic communities because of that reason. So yeah, it's just like I mean, if you like that type of atmosphere, go ahead. You know, like I mean, but like I mean, I just can't stand it. To me, you know, and for me just to go along and play games the way I do, like I mean, I don't mind gaining all the knowledge, and I don't mind trying different things in games to see if I can up my game just a little bit, or just help somebody else to up their game so they can actually better themselves in that direction without really directly telling them what to do. Because, like I mean, if you've got a world, you're running even if you're not running your own YouTube channel, but basically just to help other people out. And this is what I do. Like I said, I try to do my best with that because for me, I love doing what I'm doing. I've been doing it. I've been doing it for years. And like I said, for me to have an easier way of doing what I love doing, I'll take that over any day. Seriously. And that's just it, you know. Like, I mean, for me, YouTubing is like, I'm not going to get all that cold because I don't need it. But but it's what it is. Like, I mean, see, I used to stream games and stuff like that. Going back to one of my earlier videos, basically I said this to people. I used to stream games before YouTube was actually created. I used to use FTP servers. I used to use all that fun stuff. I used to do video editing with the program. It's called freaking, what's it called again? It's an old program. People don't use it no more because it's that old. It was like kind of like almost like it's almost like a CD plus type of program, and I found that quite useful. But see, the thing is, I tried to go on Twitch and stuff like that. I wish Twitch is actually built better than what it is. Like, I mean, have more control of your content, which you really don't have much control unless you're spending a fortune into Twitch. And for that, it's not worth it. To me, it's worth it if I want to get the extra few people involved and stuff like that. Plus, like I said, running 2 streaming apps, yes, I could do it, but it requires that much more internet speed, which I don't have right now. So I'm actually stuck with YouTube right now and whatnot. I tried to run a bunch of stuff, and it just doesn't run. So that's pretty much what happens. So yeah. But yeah. Well, like I said, that's why I try to stream an hour at a time. If you noticed, with my videos and stuff, they're not much more than an hour. All because of my internet craps out after an hour, or my video starts to become choppy or something. I just can't help that. Like, I mean, streaming costs a lot of bandwidth, and viewing, viewing doesn't really, but it does still use a little bit. So, like, I mean, if I'm helping someone else in someone else's world, if they're not streaming, I'll be able to still help them out. But after streaming, I'll watch their stream, find out what they want to be done, and I can actually watch their chat. I can watch my chat. I'm actually doing like 2 or 3 jobs under one. So this is what I do. So I'd be able to help the other person out in the right way, instead of me trying to take a guess and say, oh, this is what it's needed, and me basically doing absolutely something wrong. Especially if you're taking that much time and building worlds and stuff like that. Like, I mean, people think, YouTubing is easy. It is, and it isn't. It depends on what you want to do. And if you're helping somebody else out or doing something else, you want to look at exactly what they're doing and basically be able to advance the knowledge that you know. But you can also be able to learn something else, what they're doing as well. So if you're basically there having a little bit of fun and everything else, or not just mining, like, I mean, anyone can come in here and do mining, but actually helping the other person out. They're basically doing what they're doing, and you're doing what you're doing. But as long as you're working together, not working against each other, it works quite well. And if you're not wasting time, because time basically is what it is, especially when it comes to building and stuff like that, you get to know exactly what you're doing. This is something I learned how to do back when I first started. Even when I first started playing Minecraft or any type of adventure game. Like, I would love to do over half or 90% of PC games. But the only thing is, see, the problem is, with PC games itself, it would leave the console behind, or vice versa. And some of these people out there that do play console don't have a PC, so I'm like, Plus, the consoles are more than PC at some points. Plus, a lot of people don't have the hardware or even software to run most of the games that I do play. So it's just like, it leaves so many people behind. I don't like leaving people behind. If I'm going to basically help other people, this is exactly what I do. And I'll be able to do that with more success through the console. Like, I mean, that's why I'm trying to get a PlayStation 5 right now. Like, if I get a PlayStation 5, I'll be able to keep going from there. Why in the heck did he mine through there? He just mined straight down. Okay. Cover that hole because I don't want the mobs to be spotting and popping him right behind me. I don't even know why he mined it straight down. Oh man. But yeah. Yeah. It's a different thing. Yeah. Mm, yeah, okay. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, that's Rust is actually fun to play, but like I mean, you don't me I don't mind to be on PvP servers. I'm still I was looking in that game too, like Rust and stuff like that will be probably a later stream. Like I mean, I love to be able to pick up another game like that, and I don't like PvP that much. Like me and some people love the PvP, but I don't want to be spending like hours and hours and hours into a spot and basically people just go and destroy what I've got. Yes, it's a challenge to make a stronger base or whatever the case may be, or just try to keep people out. Well, same thing with, like I said, with Minecraft. Like I mean, if you're doing PvP, like I mean, you can be killed right off the hop, right off the beginning, and it's just like okay, it's like why, you know? And this the problem I've got itself is the Y factor. That's why, like I said, why am I trying to do this and try to help people out while I'm actually getting like kind of like bamboozled? And if I'm getting bamboozled because of the fact that the way the person is acting or whatever the case may be, or even sometimes I hop into a server, I don't know what type of server I'm getting into. I don't know if it's a peaceful one or if just basically kids fooling around. It's all to do with that itself. Like I mean, if you don't understand how to play the game, ask how to do it. Just don't basically like I mean, to me, it does don't make a fool of yourself trying to do something. Like I mean, it's nice to be able to ask the questions so you'll be able to advance your knowledge even further. And this is exactly what I look at. I look at advancing people's knowledge as much as I can without, like I said, hindering their own gameplay. And like I mean, if I'm into your world or even playing any type of game, it don't have to be it don't have to be a survival game. I just love survival games. I don't care how simplistic they are. I don't know how complicated they are. Like I said, I just love survival, and that's just one of the things. Like if I can learn a little trick and I can teach somebody else, that works perfect for me. Because, like I said, it's just one of those things. But yeah, like I said, hopefully you'll be able to get, yeah, hopefully you'll be able to get in peaceful mode, dude, and hopefully you'll be able to get back into, I know who raided your base. I know, I know. I will say this: it's hard to find good gamers, dude. Like, I mean, there is a lot of YouTubers out there. There's a lot of gamers out there, and most people play single player games. Or if they do play multiplayer games, they gotta set a team that they do play with, and that's it. But to actually get good players and be able to get people to play together instead of playing against each other, have fun with that. Because I seen at the very beginning when online games first started, I mean massively started. Like I said, even World of Warcraft is more of a competition now to a point, just because of the way it is, and you don't find many people playing together anymore. It's just like the social aspect of games are pretty much down the drink to a point, and people just use it for more of a competition type of thing, saying, "Oh, hey man, I'm better than you. I don't care about you. Get away from me." Boom. And that's the type of attitude people got. Like, I mean, this is why when I'm running my channel, I run it quite a bit differently because of that reason. Now, I don't tell people, "Oh, you're doing this wrong or doing that wrong." No, I'll just go along and say, hey, how can I help you? If I can help you in any which way, this is what I do. And I'm not going to go along and say, oh, I'll just start making fun of you because of what you're doing. I'll go along and say, okay, if you're doing this right or if you're doing this wrong, let me help you so you'll be able to do it always right and be able to keep going with that way. But if you're not there to learn anything or anything like that, then it's what it is, you know. Like I said, I don't complain. It's what it is. Everybody plays a little differently. That's what it's called, games. Everybody got a little different attitude on something. Looks like someone needs to go to sleep. All right, sleepage. But yeah, this is something, like I said, I turned around and started doing, like with my channel. This is why I said I'm always doing something a little different with my channel. But it's what it is. Like, I mean, as I said, I don't tell people how to run their channel. People doing what they're doing. And I love doing what I do. Like, I mean, when it comes to that, like, I mean, if I can push the limits, like, I mean, I'm not looking for a bunch of followers, like, I mean, to that point, but it's nice to be able to see progress in your channel instead of having it just basically be dead. It's nice to be able to have things also to work right. So, like I say, think of it this way: you got views itself. Views is great, but like I said, when you get the views and stuff like that, it's nice to be able to say, "Hey, give people thumbs up." But like I said, to me, views is like better because when I look at my YouTube channel, views to me tells me, hey, I get viewers, I've got this and that. Followers just tells me that they're supporting the channel and support the growth of the channel, and both of it works together. But if you can get like views, that means there are basically people watching, even if they're only watching for 5 minutes, they're gaining something out of that 5 minutes. This is why, like I said, I've got some short videos, just on tutorials and stuff like that. But I've also got longer videos if I really wanted to do it that way, and I can keep on doing that. So this is the way I run my channel, and I try not to run the channel down or anything like that. But I try to help as many people as possible as I can, without having no issues or anything like that. Because for me, I love doing YouTube to that point. And then, like I said, if it's helping other people to play better and get stuff, yeah. Like, I mean, if you enjoy my YouTube channel and learn anything, I don't care what game. I could be racing and I could be doing a turn into the turnbuckle. It could be left or right, and he could be like, oh, that's how you do that. And then basically they'll start doing that and become a better driver, to say. Or they might be doing something else. And even the simplest thing in the world, just one of those things. You know, I look at YouTube as a learning tool, not as nothing else, because I find that if there's a learning tool out there, you're not going to get no bigger than YouTube. Like I said, when it comes to gameplay, people are doing like Let's Plays. Let's Plays is cool. That's cool. You'll start learning a bit of stuff about YouTube. But when it comes to just doing straight runs or basically going for a goal, when you're doing Let's Plays, you're not necessarily going for a goal in most cases. You're just basically making videos just to make videos and whatnot. But I do something just a little bit different than that. I'll look at YouTube as, how can I teach you? How can I basically show you something different? Something that you did not know, or something like that. So yeah. So I look for progress. Progress is a big thing for me, because, like, I mean, I could do the same mine shaft like 50 times. But, like, I mean, if you're using it correctly, like, you gain a lot from it. But if you're not using it correctly and you decide to go along and start messing around, then you're not learning nothing. All you're doing is just running around like a chicken with your head cut off. And, like, I mean, it can be fun. It can be fun, but it can also be boring and very short, because you're not progressing anymore. What it is, once you stop progressing, your game and stuff that does not become better. what happens is your game basically starts to become worse. Once it starts to become worse, then you basically be struggling and saying, what am I doing wrong? Like I said, and then you come to a YouTube personality and you go along and say, okay, this is what I'm doing wrong, and start watching your channel and start learning. But the only thing is, if you're not keeping up with it, it's like going to school and learning different things in school. Like, think of it this way: you learn certain things in school, and you learn from books and whatever case, or teachers or whatever. But the thing is, it's a level of learning that you want to learn. Like, I mean, if you really don't want to learn in school, you're just going to be looking up at the ceiling or doing something else. You're not really paying attention. So it's just the way life goes itself. So yeah. But anyway, back to what I was just saying to you there, Sloth. Like I said, hopefully you better get your base up and running back 100%, because, yeah, getting raided is not fun. And, like, I mean, once a lot of people, like I said, as you get older, you find PvP just gets really extremely boring, because you're taking all that work and time and effort to do nothing, because you got people destroying your stuff, what you do, and then, like, I mean, yes, you could do it back to them, to that point, but I mean, that's all you're constantly doing. Is just basically, it's like I said, it's a competition. It's like, okay, I've made a better base than you, or oh, I've got more players than you, I'm gonna go along and do that. I mean, I done that in Conan. I done the PvP in Conan, and I've got raided by like 6 people. It was only one of me, and they thought they were actually being funny because I had the vault and everything else in there, and the vault was empty. I had everything done in black ice. They thought they were raiding a great big huge. Oh my God! I done this in a less than a week with the black ice and stuff like that, because I know how to play the game. And I turned around and I said this to the people that was raiding, and I was watching the raid, and that was the fun. I said, "There's nothing in there," and he said, "Oh my, you got to have something. It's all done in black ice." I said, "You know something? If you're going to be wasting your time just for doing that," I said, "I got no problem with you raiding my base, okay? The problem is if you want to waste more materials than what I've got in my own inventory, or even in my own entire base." I said, "I'll let you go along and just do that. I just let you have fun, if you think that's fun." And that's it. Like, I mean, I never got pissed off because what you were doing or anything like that. I just said, you're just wasting your time. And, like, I mean, this just it. Like, I find a lot of younger people waste more time in games than, like I said, than actually playing them. And then they are coming to me or people like myself going along and saying, how can I play this? And then you got to basically go step by step to basically teach these people. That's what happens. But it's not a problem, because that helps with the communities and stuff to a point. But also you got to remember too, it helps the YouTube communities, because you got these YouTubers that's trying to make money and try to make different things and try to make a livelihood out of it. But it is exactly why they make so much off of it. And it's a great, big, huge OMG. It's like I mean, it's just basically you're giving them something to do in the game. And if they can teach you quite a bit more, they will do that. And they will do it at a very successful success rate. And is how it works. Like, I mean, that's why you got successful YouTubers out there. I mean, they're really big, huge names. You got some that's not successful, but they'll still make something out of it. No matter how you look at it, they'll still make something out of it. So, like, I mean, and it's all because of what it is. Like I said, I even said to a friend of mine a little while ago, I said, I'm not going to basically go to the tailor just for one type of genre or one type of person. I'm going to try to do every type of genre that's out there if I can do it. But I've got a lot of work to basically to get my game up a little bit and be able to do my anime series, which I'm going to be doing in the future. I've got to get one more game basically off my folks because I've got no storage here for extra games. And I'm going to be doing anime series. I'm going to be doing single player anime series. I'm going to be doing Ni no Kuni. I'm going to be doing all the other types of games as well. So I'm going to be working on that. And I'm going to be doing, like I said, that. And that does the anime type of thing. Like I said, that's a different type of person altogether. That's more to do with you see, the overseas players in most cases. Because if I can do the overseas players and I can actually do like the American players at the same time, I'll get a bigger audience, and that's exactly what I'm looking at. Like, I mean, I don't care about the followers as much, because, like I said, it's what it is. But if I can get more views and stuff like that, I'm basically, or even thumbs up, that would actually help a lot more, because that means people are actually learning how to play these games, and it's, what in the heck is this guy doing? He's just wasting my time right now because he's just messing everything up. But yeah, I don't even know what this guy's doing because really he's just digging holes everywhere. Then I gotta go along and try to fill them in again, which is kind of annoying. This is why I don't like using other people's mine shafts or jumping into stuff. It's just no. Because I got better mob control. This guy don't get that. That's what I was saying. When you don't know how to do something, then you keep on trying to do something. You don't know what you're doing, then you just basically, you can mess up everything. Sup Savage, how you doing, my man? Welcome to the stream, of course. Like I said, if you like the content so far, you can leave a follow. You can leave a like. You know, and do all that funky stuff. But yeah, I've been trying to, well, for years I've been, as I was just saying on my channel, I've been teaching people how to play games and be more successful in playing games. Basically makes your content on YouTube a lot better without losing your shit, you know, and so on and so forth. But yeah. But it's what it is, you know. I look for the I look for any type of game. Like, I mean, that's what my channel is about, and I love doing streaming. I love doing all this stuff. Like I said, I've been doing it for years, and like I said, it just when I first started, I find it's a lot easier now to do streaming. And instead of using a bunch of programs to do streaming, well, it's all recordings now, pretty much. But years ago, you literally had to use like 4 programs to do streaming, and to do it properly and correctly, and that's just it. But it's a lot simpler now, which is good. So yeah. Anyway, like I said, I'm just right now setting up a mine for a friend of mine. Like I said, trying to get some coal, trying to get some stuff. I'm not looking for holes in the ground because it's too easy to find. And I find a lot of people go for them just for the quick diamonds. But I don't go for the quick diamonds. I'll go for everything else in between. Because, like, I mean, okay, you got diamonds. You make one suit of diamond armor. But then you're looking for more diamonds later on. And you really, basically, sometimes you get lucky with a vein. Sometimes you don't. And I'm not going to take all this coal because I don't need it. But when you actually just look for that one vein of diamonds, that's pretty much all you're going to get in most cases in these big holes. Sometimes you might find a, what's it called? Like I said, abandoned mine shaft. But then you're actually not doing too bad for yourself because you get some redstone and stuff like that. So yeah. Like, I mean, it's what it is when it comes to that. Like I said, I've got a lot of instructional videos. I will be coming out with my anime series in the future. I've got a lot of work to do on my channel, and I want to be able to do that. I've already got a couple of games. I've already got like the Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Well, that's sweet, bro. Like, I mean, now you know exactly what you're looking at. Yeah. Like I said, as long as you be able to know exactly what you're getting into. Like, I mean, that's the very first thing. If you're doing a PvP game and you want to do it correctly, look at exactly who's attacking you and what's going on. And that's the very first thing. But like I said, that's why I don't play PvP, because of that reason. Plus, I find PvP makes a lot of toxic players. And now I can't say they started off toxic or makes them toxic. What I'm saying is, there's a lot of toxic players going along and saying, "Oh, look at me! I can do this, I can do that, and you get no defense. You got nothing against me." Blah, blah. It's like, okay, cool. I'm glad you think that. It's like, it's just, I don't know. It's just weird, but it's what it is. Sometimes it's just, how can I say it? Sometimes it's good. Like I said, the getting to something. Like, I mean, if you're into a game or look for a third person or first person shooter, become good at it. Like, I mean, I used to be good back when I was younger. Like, I mean, I used to be an ace at Black Hawk Down and other games. And, like, I mean, even some of the veterans there, he said, basically, the way you play is what I used to be playing about 2-3 years ago. But he said, if you do this little technique, you'll be able to catch up and keep up with us to the 100%. And that's coming from pros. And that's using not like a scuff controller or anything like that, or saying they're better. They didn't say they were better. They just said, this is exactly how you do, and this is how you learn. And that's why, like I said, I played every single genre. I played adventure games. I played every single Sonic game. I played the kids games when I was basically younger. I started doing other games as well. I can't say Minecraft is not a kids game, but Minecraft is more to do with the imagination, not the age. Right. That's what I'm getting at. Like, I mean, that means you got a bully, dude. You got a bully on there. Like, I mean, if you're doing your own thing, uh, yeah, if you're doing your own thing itself, and you're trying to build up on your own, and you got a bunch of people, that's not gonna help at all. I will tell you that. Like, I mean, you're not gonna keep up with these people because they're gonna mass produce. You're gonna mass produce outside of you, and that's what it is. But if you got a bunch of people that you can play and actually can trust, then you're doing good. You're doing kosher, dude. I will tell you that, because you're playing. See, the thing is, what the problem is nowadays. See, games are not games like I used to play back in PlayStation 1 and other consoles. Because, like, I mean, okay, you go along and play 007 for the N64, and you get so good at it that you can actually go along and listen to a piece of creak on the floor, okay, like creak of the metal and stuff. You get used to all the sounds in the game. This is when you can say you're good, not just running straight through the game or whatever. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got 40 players against one player, right? That's not good. That's not good, dude. That means you're going to keep on raiding you every time you try to build, and you know right where your base is to. Suggestion is, if you can do anything with your world or with your base, have multiple bases set up, dude, and just have one as a protection base, one as a supply base, and one as a resource base. They're not going to raid all three of them because they're going to be separated if you play it correctly. This is the best way of doing the those type of survivals. So once they come into you one base, you could have one base that looks really beautiful and done up, but then you can have something as a decoy, and it actually will screw them over big time because of the way it is. Like I said, I've done the same with Conan. I've done the same with freaking, what was it, 7 Days to Die, playing at Dead Eye multiplayer. It's just, what you need to do is just basically think ahead of them. Like, I mean, you might be dealing with more players, but you want to be able to have something else that you can actually use. Because the thing is, if you got more things that you can actually use, you can use that as a defense instead of having like a bunch of bombs. You'll go along and bomb one thing, and it could be empty, and it should be empty, but it could be empty. It depends on how you actually set up, and then go from there. Right. See, even it's two, it's only one of you, dude. You got to think about it. They're still being bullies on you. Like, I mean, that's one thing I don't like. That's why I don't play PvP, dude. It's like, I don't mind rebuilding everything. I don't mind the challenge. But if I'm going to be raided... I was on I was on a different game one time. This guy came along, and what happened is, he was talking like, oh, I'm bigger than you, I own this server, blah, blah, blah. And I basically taught him something a little bit different. I said, you think you don't own the server because it's actually a public server, first off. Second off, you might think you're that powerful, but if you look at exactly where you're to and how long you've been playing, and look at where I'm to and look at how long I've been playing, you really don't own nothing. And whatnot. And basically, to me, this guy was in his 30s. Okay, he was acting like he was 12. And I turned around and I told him exactly the way it is. I said, if you're going to act like a dick, I'm going to treat you like one. And that's just it. And, like, I mean, it's just, like, it's something you got to deal with sometimes. But, I mean, you don't want to deal with that too much. There's a reason for that. Because you will be constantly dealing with that over and over and over, but so many times it's not even funny. So that's exactly the way I look at it, you know. So yeah, it's not fair to all the players that wants to play the game. And if you are in PvP and you love PvP, go for it. You know, I can't say there's anything wrong with PvP. It's just that you got a group of people that's going to go along against you. Then you got another group of people that's probably going to help you. But then you got the group of people that might. I really don't know. It's just all randomization of what you get, and that's just it. You know. And to get good players and good players that's going to be playing with you, you know, it's crazy. Anyway, guys, like I said, if you all like this stream, you can leave a like, you can follow. I've got many videos. I'm there to help anyone that's available to be playing games and stuff like that. Right now, I'm helping a friend of mine to help us build his world a little bit and try to get more resources. Like I said, I will say this to you guys: just have fun, and hopefully basically catch you on the next one. If you like this stream, you can leave a follow, like, you basically leave a comment if you'd like to do so. Whatever's on your mind, just go along and do it. If you need a hand with something, I'll be able to help you out as much as I can, and I'll be able to go straight through there. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next one, and peace out for now, and stay safe.